honestly, it sounds like that Deadpool should have been suffering from 90s toy making. You remember a lot of 90s toys. Shoulder articulation, hip articulation, they can move their head and that's it. Yeah, that's kind of what Deadpool was suffering from. I think he should have been anyways. So anyways, what else was wrong with this movie? Deadpool's laser eyes. Now, I understand all the other quote-unquote powers they gave Deadpool, like the teleportation and things like that. Because Deadpool had the ability to teleport in the comic books. Granted, he had a device that teleported him, but he still had that ability. So just giving him the mutant ability to teleport wasn't really all that big of a deal for me. But the worst atrocity of this film comes up next, where Stryker is frantic because, gee, Sabretooth and Wolverine are doing a fairly okay job of fighting Deadpool. So what does he do? He runs into his secret room and pulls out a gun. Now, you're probably all thinking what I'm thinking. Oh, sure, a gun against Wolverine. That's gonna do diddly shit. And then this woman comes by and yells, "Sir, what are you doing?" Stryker responds, "I'm loading this gun with adamantium bullets." Adamantium bullets? Oh, is he going to actually try to kill Wolverine? This is interesting. This could be very good. At least that's what I thought until the next line, where the woman says, and I quote, "But sir, that won't kill him." No, I'm pretty sure an adamantium bullet would do a fairly good job of hurting him. I mean, it's going to be able to go through the adamantium, because the only thing that can break adamantium is in fact adamantium. So I don't see really the flaw in his logic. And then this is what Stryker says, and I quote, "No, it won't kill him, but it will make him lose his memory." What? Are you fucking serious? You're really going to use the fucking magic bullet ploy in this film? No. No, that's just fucking lazy writing. That is fucking lazy ass writing. That's just the writers writing themselves into a fucking corner and saying, "Oh gee, we don't know what to do. We made Wolverine too powerful. Damn, how are we going to make him lose his memory so it fits in with the other three movies?" Which it already doesn't, because we've already fucked up the continuity a whole hell of a lot, but maybe they won't notice. I know, we'll throw in magic bullets! And yes, I know that the adamantium bullets aren't really magic bullets. I call them magic bullets due to the fact that it's a cheap, easy way for the writers to get out of their fucking corner that they've written themselves into. And it seems to be a popular ploy from last year, or this year, however you want to look at it. Yeah. Yeah, Batman's death we're going to be talking about. Any case, so Wolverine cuts Deadpool's head off, and Deadpool falls into a nuclear reactor. Damn, that was actually kind of a cool scene. That's neither here nor there. Then Wolverine and Sabretooth say their goodbyes, and Silver Fox. Excuse me. Silver Fox shows up and is telling him, blah, 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 I love you, blah, 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 blah. It's like, oh, and all the other kids have escaped. I'm bleeding. And Wolverine is all like, oh, I will save you. Yeah, by the way, it was a kind of an interesting cameo in this film. I forgot to mention this. In which Patrick Stewart playing, Charles Xavier, saves the kids from, or all the people that were kidnapped by Stryker, which I'll actually talk a little bit more after the film about my opinions and whatnot, and what I'm hoping will come of that. Now, Stryker shows up and, tells Wolverine he's going to shoot him. Wolverine runs at him and clack, clack. Wolverine gets 2 bullets to the head. Okay. So, Wolverine gets shot in the head by 2 adamantium bullets and fucks up his brain. Alright then. Now, this is my question. Wouldn't Wolverine now have adamantium shrapnel in his brain? And wouldn't he have, a huge chunk of his skull that's not protected by the fucking adamantium? But no, they explain this away too, by having adamantium grow back with his skull. Silver Fox grabs Stryker's leg, tells him to forget everything and just keep walking until his feet fall off or some shit like that, and then promptly dies. Gambit shows back up, and is like, "Hi, remember me? You probably don't because my scene sucked. Anyways, I'm here to waste more of your time." Wolverine, of course, doesn't remember who Silver Fox is, and they just leave her body there. And then Stryker gets picked up by the U.S. military, blah, blah, blah. Anyways. Magic fucking bullets. What the hell was up with that? Here's the thing. If I was the one who was writing this film, I actually would have left the adamantium claws out until near the end of the film, because we all know that that's pretty much why Wolverine is so screwed up in the head. It was from all the experimentations, and instead of making that a meaningful part of the movie and making that horrific part of Wolverine's life mean something, they just kind of turn it into a humdrum scene of, oh yeah, and this is how he gets his claws. They really just dropped the ball with this film on making Wolverine in any way interesting. He has now just become Hollywood Flash. I mean, I don't understand why they did this. This was a horrible idea. A horrible idea. And people let them run with this. Marvel let these people do this to their own character. They actually have some control now over these kinds of films. Granted, it's more of a yay or nay here. I mean, it's not like back with Daredevil where they had pretty much no say and Fox did. I mean, and that's going to be a whole other video. But yeah, I mean, this really was horrible. You take the most pinnacle point in Wolverine's history, turn it into a humdrum scene, and then you substitute fucking magic bullets for agonizing torture and experimentation that completely makes him lose his mind, become insane, almost a killing machine, a beast, and then he awakes from all that, and realizes what he did, and the shock was so horrifying, and plus with all the experimentation and whatnot, made him forget his whole fucking life.